Billy's career was his pride. In his mid-20s, he had already ascended the ranks at his retail chain, earning a store manager role after only 2 years. His team members admired him, his team respected him, and upper management kept him in mind for district positions. He felt he was on the fast track to something extraordinary. But even amidst his achievements, there was a loneliness he couldn't shake. One evening at a company training event, Billy met Monica, a young Caribbean woman recently hired at another store across town. She was beautiful, clever, and full of stories that made everyone laugh. To most, Monica's carefree attitude and witty sarcasm were appealing. Billy found himself instantly drawn to her. But behind her smile, a few hints lingered about her past, suggesting a cycle of short-lived jobs and drifting friendships. Rumors swirled that she had a talent for charming people, only to leave them in ruin. Billy brushed it off as office gossip, thinking he was different. He could be the one to help her see her potential, to help her grow into the role. After weeks of texting and hanging out during breaks, Billy wanted her closer, and he found a way. He convinced his store's district manager to approve a transfer for Monica, bringing her into his team. The transfer was approved, and she joined his store within days. To him, it was a dream come true. She was now part of his team, and perhaps soon his life. At first, it seemed perfect. They spent long hours talking during inventory nights, and her presence made the dull moments more colorful. But over time, the colors darkened. Billy noticed small things at first, complaints from team members that she would pass her task on to them, that she was taking breaks longer than anyone else, and that she had a knack for sowing discord among coworkers. Yet, when anyone brought up her behavior, Billy would brush it off, telling them to give her time. She just needs to adjust, he'd say, believing she just needed his guidance. One evening, after a stressful meeting with his district manager about slipping sales and workplace conflicts, he realized he had been too lenient. But by then it was too late. Monica's negative energy was infecting the store. Once collaborative and productive, the team had become resentful and passive. She was quick to exploit Bill's kindness, talking him into ignoring her mistakes and giving her more favorable shifts, while others picked up her slack. Slowly, he noticed friends he once trusted distancing themselves, and productivity plummeted. It didn't stop there. She knew how to use her charm to manipulate Billy's, painting herself as misunderstood and wrongfully accused whenever he tried to address her actions. Billy's constant support of her, even when she was wrong, turned his team against him. Morale sank, and with it, the store's sales and performance. Eventually, his district manager pulled him aside, frustrated and disappointed. "I don't know what's gotten into you, Billy," he said. "You used to be the top performer, but now this store is spiraling. I've heard too many complaints about favoritism, about unresolved conflicts. I'm sorry, but we'll need to let you go." Just like that, everything crumbled. The life he had built for himself, the career he had worked so hard to advance, it all vanished. Monica, the person he once thought he could help, simply moved on to another store, leaving behind the ruins of his former success. She never looked back, but he was left haunted by the shadow of his misplaced affection. Billy's heart broke, not just for the betrayal, but for how he had betrayed himself, blinded by a vision of what he hoped to see. In the quiet after his departure, he realized that love, unchecked, could sometimes be the most dangerous thing of all.